crime, yet they didn't classify it as a murder. But I did. He was only 21 years old, my son, and it's their fault that he was taken away from me forever. It was December 22nd, 2013, and I was squatting in a small Indian village, listening to a woman in a red sari weep while telling me the brutal story of her son's death. Her name was Delani Ravdan, a name that means the heavens, a place where she knew her son, Harsh, currently resided. Harsh Ravdan was injured from the motorcycle to car collision, yet he died from the lack of assistance provided to him by the people surrounding him. As he lay on the dirt road, slowly bleeding out, he gave to the society he grew up in, yet also the society that contributed to his death. When I first heard about this particular situation, I was shocked. I was upset and I was angry. But more than anything, I was curious, and it was this passionate curiosity that led me to ALERT. ALERT, also known as Amnesty Lifeline Emergency Response Team, is a nonprofit organization stationed in Chennai, India, that teaches their citizens basic life-saving skills such as CPR and first aid. My advisor in this program was Ms. Pallavi Vandachora, a fellow volunteer at ALERT. I praise her for every day calming my frustration about the issue at hand, explaining to me that what I did not seem to understand was that Americans and Indians had two different mentalities. I did get some answers. According to ALERT, Indians did not act when confronted with injured individuals because of two primary reasons: lack of knowledge and fear of law enforcement. And though the uneasy bond between Indian citizens and the police were not within ALERT's power to mend, teaching their citizens how to treat certain injuries and prolong severe effects was absolutely doable. I volunteered with ALERT for 1 week. During this week, I was trained by the staff on how to react when in the dire situation of helping someone who did not have immediate aid. I finished the seminars becoming qualified in CPR, learning how to properly differentiate and use everything in a first aid kit, and eventually going on to teach a BLS, Basic Life-Saving Technique course to a small orphanage. This was crucial because ALERT advocates targeting the children of the region. For as Erasmus says, the main hope of the nation lies in the proper education of its youth. My trip to India during the winter of 2013 would best be called an enlightenment. For in addition to learning a lot about India's culture, I also learned a lot about ours. We hear all the time that as the most powerful nation in the world, we have many resources at our disposal, as primitive as food and water, that many third world countries are at a complete loss for. But I noticed that we don't talk about the less popular intangibles nearly as much. I realize that we don't stress that we're grateful for the humanity existing among us as much as we stress being grateful for the food on our tables. It was on this trip that I realized that not every country is like America. And again, that's something we know. We've grown up hearing it. But when I say that not every country is like America, I mean that not every country has citizens that will go completely out of their way to help you when you desperately need their help. We often think of this concept materialistically, that not every country has as many objects or as many things as we do. And though we are grateful for these luxuries, that's not what I mean. It's a crazy notion that we're unique in this way, but it's the reality of a cruel world. What is happening here is bigger than a mere bullet point of achievement on my college application. India is trying to address a problem that many of us would deem a common humanity. And I'm grateful enough to say that I've been a part of this necessary change. Thank you.